In Egyptian mythology, the god King Osiris unified the kingdoms and ruled with wisdom and justice over the whole of Egypt, until he was killed by his brother, the usurper Set. Osiris's wife, the goddess Isis, recovered her husband's lifeless body. Using the power within the staff of Osiris, she returned him to the world, but only long enough to conceive a son, Horus. When Set learned of her actions, he stole the staff and used its power to imprison Isis and Horus. Then he seized the reanimated form of Osiris, tore his body into pieces, and scattered them across the land until he ruled Egypt unopposed. As his kingdom declined, he descended to the underworld, Duat, in search of greater power. But Osiris alone possessed the power to return from Duat, and without the staff, Set found himself trapped for eternity. The Temple of Osiris remained sealed for thousands of years until I discovered a way inside. But I was not alone. Carter Bell, a rising star in archaeology, was also in search of the staff. The lost staff of Osiris was inside. With our prize so close, the race was on. Carter, wait!
Ha! Not this time, Croft!
But it was too late. The staff was a trap, and the temple a prison. Carter and I were cursed.
We owe you our thanks, travelers. You have freed us from our prison. But you are now marked for judgment. You do not have much time. Duat, the realm of the dead, awaits. I am Isis, and this is my son, Horus. We are the last of the old gods who stood against Set. If you wish to live, we must escape this temple and find the pieces of Osiris. The trap that kept us bound here has mocked you and summoned Amit, Eater of Hearts. She will burrow from beneath the earth to find you, and you will face the judgment of Anubis. Take the staff. With its power, I can give you guidance no matter how far apart we are. Hurry, mortal. You are not safe here.
My little gods, have you come at last to bow before me? I owe you a great thanks. For thousands of years I was lost in the dark of Duat, but when you touched the staff, it sang to me. It guided me back here, so that I may reclaim what is mine.
You are a murderer and a tyrant, Set. We will grant justice for Osiris and seal you in Duat forever.
So be it! But while you withered in captivity, I mastered the secrets of Duat. I will find my way back to this world, and you have shown me the path. I will take back my throne.
Look, Set is raising his army.
He has corrupted the cycles of life and death, and made these spirits into his slaves. It is Amit! She devours the souls of those judged unworthy, and that is her cursed mark on your hands.
She's seen us! Run! It looks like she can't reach us, for now.
Demons can afford patience. As long as you are marked, Amit will hunt you.
Run, little gods! Spend your last few hours chasing a dead dream. But I will return to rule this kingdom, and you cannot stop me!
Coward! We will stop you!
You can try.
Set's magic has blocked the way into the temple. We will not be able to stop him unless we can find a way back inside.
So how do we stop him?
We need Osiris. Only he can help us enter the temple, and only his power can stand against Set.
This was my father's shrine. It's been desecrated.
Do not give in to despair, my son. Osiris, we will restore your throne, but we need your divine help. Guide us.
Not exactly the guidance I hope for.
A fragment of Osiris.
Quickly, place what we find upon the shrine, and we can begin to restore his power.
One step closer to my father's murderer.
That piece fell right into our laps. I don't expect the next one to come so easy.
Those smaller statues bear the glyphs of Osiris as well.
Yes, with that first fragment in place, his statues can offer us guidance. We need only to raise the staff.
Since you will not bow to me as Kepri did, then my spirits will devour your flesh!
Excellent. Another fragment of Osiris.
Piece by piece, until he is returned to us. And then Set will face justice.
Look here. This mural describes the myth of Kepri.
Myth?
Sorry, old habit.
Yeah, look. Kepri was a servant to Ra, the sun god. He was responsible for the sunrise. He rolled the sun across the sky just like a scarab beetle rolls a ball of dung. Hence, the beetle head.
You missed a passage there. He was also connected with the mythical creation of the world.
We have no time for the past, mortals. Every moment we wait, Set draws closer, and there is much to do.
We've brought another of your fragments, Osiris.
What the hell?
Do not be alarmed. Osiris would never harm us. There is something he wishes us to see.
I sure hope you're right.
Osiris had this clockwork built to model the heavens.
Set is wicked, but clever. With Kepri's powers, he corrupted the device to control the sun's light. This is how he has brought endless night to the land.
So you're telling me this thing can control the sun?
This thing controls much more than that.
We can reach the temple. Osiris has cleared the way.
Set will not be pleased.
Then we must crush the old beetle before his master can stop us.
Croft, are you sure we're up to killing a god?
You have gods on your side too, Mr. Bell.
The veil between us fades. I am coming for my throne. I bring you a new gift, the storm of hellfire.
These paths will take us to the chambers of the gods.
And there, beneath the water, that must be Sobek's chamber. And it looks like Seth claimed the top for himself.
That door with the mark of Kepri. Osiris has opened it for us. All right, Carter. It's time you faced a god.
It's been thousands of years since we last saw Khepri. There is no telling what Set has done to him.
Oh my!
Khepri! More monster than god now.
It amuses me to watch you struggle. If it did not, you would already be dead.
Somehow I doubt.
No! What have you done?
Exactly what I said I would.
This is only the beginning, Set. Osiris is coming, and he will judge you.
That's a canopic jar.
One set of the organs of Osiris. They hold great power. We must return the jar to the shrine.
So you think you have struck a great victory, and now you expect me to cry in anguish?
Set has unleashed Sobek, the crocodile god. We will have to contend with rains, and far worse.
River's rising. That can't be good.
We must hurry, before there is nothing left of my father's kingdom!
Look, the water.
Set would drown the whole world just to spite us.
Yeah, but he's giving us the way forward as well. Does that seem right?
Then there isn't a moment to spare. Quickly, the canopic jar.
Soon, Father, we will make it right.
That did it. It's open.
Now we have a tomb to explore. This mural tells the story of Sobek.
Sobek was the god of many things, depending on who was writing it down. The Greek historians could never really agree.
The Greeks? Is that upstart society still around, or did they talk themselves to death?
I'll give you that history lesson later, Horace. Look here, these are some of his names. Pointed of teeth, and he who eats while he... This mural portrays him as the god of the Nile and water.
And those are the powers that Set now wields. Come. We must find a way to stop the floodwaters.
Wait, do you hear that?
We have done it!
We've done it!
Osiris is almost strong enough to overpower Sobek. One more and we should be ready to face him.
Osiris never knew that his oracle betrayed him. Everything she saw, I saw as well, and that cost him his life. And now it will cost you yours. This is not a defeat! I still have eyes on all things! I still see through you! You are but dust before me!
We have beaten your minions again and again. You may not see it, but we will stop you.
Perhaps I have been too kind to you. That will have to change.
At last, with Osiris's strength, we can put an end to this flood and face Sobek.
Great Sobek, these are the mortals that entered your holy reigns and slaughtered your followers. Show them how a real god repays his debts.
Sobek!
He's coming around again.
Stand fast! We must stay on the raft! A canopic jar. We have come a long way. I only hope it will be enough.
Well, here we go. Celebrate until we're out of here. Look, that's Seth.
But he's not a villain here. Look, that's him protecting Ra. And over there, he's keeping travelers from harm. This mural, it's one of the oldest we've seen.
Indeed. Seth was once family, a beloved brother of Osiris.
Those days are gone. Seth has broken the holy cycles and seeks to bring the world to ruin. He is a shadow of what he once was, forgotten by the mortals who once revered us. Even gods despair when there is nothing but the void to keep them company. The Seth you see here is a myth now. His poor souls once sacrificed themselves to build this engine, and now Seth demands they fight for him, even in death. I've dreamed of this day for so long. We have enough of Osiris's power to melt Seth's frost.
There is only one canopic jar left, and we can raise Osiris.
And where am I to find that final fragment? I hold it. I have always held it. You have no hope of reviving Osiris. You never did. I have won. Come, use what little power Osiris still holds to thaw the ice. Then meet me in my temple. Let us celebrate together. Behold, I am greater than even Osiris, for I have conquered death itself and returned more powerful than ever, and I have you to thank. Come, let us finish this! What? No! No! I killed you! You're dead! Brother! Embrace me! Let me show you the true meaning of death! Isis! Horus! Please! We can make peace! Help me!
Osiris? My beloved?
I do not have long, Isis. You have restored much of my power, but I belong in the land of the dead now.
Father, you cannot leave. Not again.
It is the way of the world, my son. Seth will try to break free, and Duat will not hold him forever. It is a cycle.
If he does, we will be here. We will stop him again.
You must be forever vigilant. Mortals, you have done the work of gods this day, and for that, I owe you everything. You are free of Seth's curse. Free to choose your own path. My family, know that I will watch over you. Keep me in your hearts until I return.
Well, Croft, I suppose I owe you an apology. If I hadn't touched the staff...
Water under the bridge, Carter. I suppose it would have been me had I been ahead.
Don't you dare tell anyone this. But it was a hell of an honor to work with you.
Your secret is safe with me. And likewise.
Should you come back this way again, find us. We will need your help. Seth will not stay dead for long, and the fight is not yet over. You may keep the treasures you took from this place, as long as you use them in the service of the light. Go, with the blessings of Osiris.
With the curse broken, we were free to choose our own path, to leave and never look back if we wished. But there are many paths, and some choices are easier than others. Set will return, and the gods will need my help. And when they do, I'll be ready.